Hello, good evening,
Hello.
everyone. Hi, Lia. Hi.
Hi,
Um,
Isa.
to those watching us via FB Live, hello, welcome to our Island Song FB Live. So this is our pre-show event where we talk about the show just before we finally premiere at exactly 1 hour from now. It's going to be at 8 p.m. on our website. Yay! Just a quick introduction of who we are. So hi everyone. If you want to shout out or if you want to comment on our Facebook Live or just some engagements out there, say so we know that you guys are out there. Go ahead and comment below. So I'm Isa. I'm the deputy stage manager of Island Song, and together with me is Leah. Leah,
Hi,
say hello.
guys. My name is Lia Jesus. I am the head stage. I'm the head stage manager of Island Song. So welcome to our pre-show thing.
Yeah, FB Live, Misha. So hope you guys are as excited as we are because we've been so much excited about this. We prepared for it for the last 2 months, right?
Yes.
Diba,
Yeah. Two
like
months.
that
Yeah.
we went through auditions, callbacks, rehearsals,
Rehearsals,
recordings,
recording.
editing. And guys, just so you know, like right now we're on this online platform, so everything was done remotely, and like you can get some thoughts about that later because tonight we're going to have a little bit of a meet and greet and check a hand with some of our cast members. Yay! Lee, are you expecting anything else from our before the show for our chikahan later a bit? What are you expecting?
Honestly, what you guys can expect from the stream is just like a little bit of an insight to what happened during our whole Island Song process. So instead of just seeing the production as it is, you can also see the iceberg beneath. Woo.
Yeah, because it's even as a person who mounted this production, everything like before everything started, I was really interested, like, so how is everything gonna go, and I didn't imagine that we'd be able to actually do it and finally premiere tonight and have
I
another show
know.
tomorrow.
Yes.
Yay! So, as you guys know, our show is for free. However, if you really did enjoy our show later and tomorrow, please do donate or support our organization by donating through our GCash, Paymaya, and other bank accounts below. You can check it out on our banner. So, ayun. So, are you guys ready to catch our or meet our cast member? Actually, hindi lang cast members yung our guests for tonight, right, Leah?
Yeah, we also have our musical director.
Yeah,
So you
and
guys have like a fun night with us before we actually go to the show.
yeah. Also, if you guys have any concerns regarding your streaming tonight, please do message our page and tell us your concerns so that we can help you and finally uh help you enjoy the experience of the streaming really, and most especially because it's free, right?
Yeah.
So come on, let's enjoy our Saturday night with our cast members. So we call them one by one.
Yes, we will. So let's first introduce our Will. Here, Ade, are you ready to go on the stream? Okay, we're bringing you in.
Hello.
Okay,
Hi,
hi
Ada.
Ade.
What's up?
Hi.
You want to
I
like
am
introduce
Ade.
yourself a little bit? Go, go, go.
Hi guys, I'm Ade. I'm playing Will. I will be playing Will. I will
Smart ka na nga.
for the Island Song premiering today and tomorrow. So thank you guys for coming for the pre-show, and I'm excited to answer some of your questions, whatever they may be. Yes.
Before we actually go on to introduce our next guest, we want to say have a shout out to Doc Marlon. Hi, hello.
Hi,
Hello,
Doc.
Frog Thor.
Sana
So
Hello,
naman
Mr.
hindi ka
Frog.
naka-duty at nag-relax ka for our show
yeah.
tonight.
Ayun. So next, who are we calling on next, Isa?
So next we have Dippy. Are you ready to join us? So Dippy will be playing the role of Jordan. See,
Yes,
and you
adding.
guys will find out. So who's like what's going to happen to like Will and Jordan? Hi, there.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Are yours.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi, I'm Dippy Arceo. I am playing Jordan in Island Song. Thank you for coming to watch the Q&A, and I hope you guys enjoy the show later. Thanks for being here. Yay!
Yes.
Yay! Great.
And
Great.
before we again
Goddess.
introduce our next, I just want to give a shout out to actually our Caroline, Maylee, Sophia and Maylee. Hi,
Hi,
Maylee.
Oh, hi,
Bailey.
Maylee.
Hi,
You
Bailey.
can, you guys can catch her on tomorrow's pre-show. So stay tuned. Ayun.
All alone, hot seat.
All right. So who's next for our cast member joining us, Leah?
Okay, so the next person who's joining us is our very own Cooper and JV. JV, ready to enter the stream? Okay, entering.
Hi
There we
everyone.
go.
Wow.
Hello,
Wow,
costume
may
change.
talaga.
Let's go. Hello, good
Hi,
night.
Guys.
JV.
Okay, go ahead, JV. Say hi to our
Hi,
viewers.
hi everyone. I'm JV. I'll be playing. No, I am playing Cooper. For Artremix's staging of Island Song. Forgive me. I'll be eating dinner.
Mukbang with JV.
Mukbang with JV.
Yun
Guys,
pala
let's
The
go.
most
Wow.
Actually, my
beautiful
live
name I've ever
stream.
heard in my life.
Okay. And we have one more person to introduce, Isa.
Yes. So of course here we have our cast members, but of course we also have one member from our artistic team, which is our musical director, Clint. Can you please join us?
Okay.
Roy. 안녕하세요,
There.
여러분. What's up, everyone? I'm
Hi.
Clint.
Hi, Clint.
Ayun.
Hello.
Hey,
So actually,
guys.
guys, our chikahan for tonight will not just include, of course, the experience ni cast, but of course, the musical director nila. So parang siya yung teacher nila for their songs. And like, we'll find out how's their, rehearsals been.
Callback.
Ah. Let me just say before we start, like, when I was studying the music, I just realized, like, man, they had a lot of time on their hands. Like the voicings and everything. I was like, Jesus. It was beautiful, but very, very,
Very,
Sana
very
beautiful din yung
specific.
masabi nila sa'yo as musical director.
I hope.
Ah,
I hope.
As in the musical director or the music of this
Ano
staging.
Both na lang, guys.
It's like,
Ayun, so
yeah.
to start our question and answer. So of course this is just an initial question for all our members or our cast members and of course production team that's here, excluding us ni Lia bilang kami yung magfa-facilitate. So bye. So first question was, how is your experience with the recording process? Kasi diba, like a while ago we mentioned that everything, our show is online. Everything will be streamed. And this whole recording process was done remotely, apart from each other. Diba? So, given that and all the other experiences you had, coming from auditions hanggang our recordings, our last recordings, can you like share maybe your best experience or like first insight with our new normal recording process? Or yeah, who wants to go first?
Recitation.
I vote yung kumakain. Oh, hindi.
Okay, so we nominate
Volunturo.
we nominate JV.
Oh my God.
Who seconds the
Thank you.
motion?
I
I
second
second the
motion.
motion.
Second the motion. Okay, game.
Mukbang with JB.
So
Sige.
habang kinakain ko tong gulay, ano ba? It was pretty interesting. I think it also depends on the medium. It's not my first online production, so I'm not new to recording remotely. Um, I guess for the viewers out there and all the theater kids who are watching, the main difference really is you are your own prod team. You are your lightsman, you are your
Yes.
sounds person, you are your hair and makeup person, and you have nobody else to lean on
What eventually
except
costume
yourself.
person
Huh? Or, well, in
costume
my case,
person.
pwede mo tanongin yung kapitbahay mo sa kabilang unit. Pero yeah, um, pwede din. Thank you. One last night, please. Magpasensyahan niyo na ako. Pero yan. Um, I guess what's good, what's different with this island song in the whole process is how when we were recording, um, Clint actually put on the vocal tracks of the other actors all together.
Mm.
And for the first time, I was able to sing with other people to hear it come together. And it's very different throwing energy when you're hypothetically lang with other people
Mm-mm.
versus it's just you by yourself tossing energy to a camera. So yun, pretty different, pero we make do. And theater is not dead. Wow. Theater is
Wow.
not
That
dead.
is so
Fulgencio
true.
2021.
And we make it here.
I
Ganyan.
nominate, we made it here. Wink, wink. Ayan, I nominate Dippy next. I also second the motion with my right hand.
I third and I fourth. Sige, ganun.
So your honor, it's your turn. Wow! Go ahead, Dippy.
So,
Um,
let's just explain. I just super want to appreciate the piece look right now. It's very Cleopatra, Blackpink. I
okay,
love
thank
it.
you. Thank you. No, but the I agree with JV that it is a very jarring experience, especially coming from like what a year without performance and then going straight into an online setup. Um,
Mm.
and it was a musical, which made it much harder to do. And you know the whole we had group songs, and nobody really knew how that was going to work until they explained it to us. It was a little bit of a ride. JV was one of the lucky ones
I just
because
want to mention someone from our live said, "You are gorgeous." This is Andrea
oh,
Zandueta. Do you know
Zandueta.
thank
her?
I
you.
know, right? She's
I paid her to
so
say
pretty.
that.
She paid
We
her.
stand.
Guys, if she
It
looks
was a
like
plan.
slaying right now, just watch her later. Like,
Oh
Yeah,
no.
guys. Oh my God. You're gonna be
It's a
saying,
girl's night.
"Sang girl." Let me give you a little teaser about like when I was working with Dippy's tracks. Like there was a song there where I was like, usually I'd listen to the whole track and then my mind as a producer would be like, okay, I'll like fix this volume here, here, da 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 da. But like I was listening to it and I was just like, oh, she was feeling it. She was like saying it. So I was like just listening to it like 5 times, like, yeah, sing.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for that. That's very sweet of you guys. Oh God, what was I saying? I was saying that JV was one of the lucky ones because most of us didn't have people to sing with. Like we would be one of the first people to sing, and then we would
Ah.
do it, and then Clint would like put it over for like the other people. So that wasn't fun. So we're happy. But no, yeah,
did
this
you
was
feel na may bias ba si Clint noon? Na siya yung pinauna. Na kayo yung...
That just
Let me.
means I am the person who needed the most help.
okay.
I didn't say that. Do not.
I would say that. I'm sorry. You had the most difficult parts, JV, and I
That's
felt
true. That
I'm
is
so
true.
sorry. But you did it, and we're here now. We made it here. You
Yeah,
made
yeah,
it
We
here.
made it
Yes.
Wink,
here.
Let him really
I
be
mean,
his diva self.
Yeah, I know.
I
A
wouldn't
little
say that
background lang. Oh,
sorry,
oh yeah,
I'm just gonna say I wouldn't say that I wasn't a one man production because my sister was here.
Oh, there was this, if I may
Yeah, no, go ahead.
come in.
Go ahead.
There was this part, there was this time we were recording and then all of a sudden it Dippy's camera changed and then it came back and it was this other person who looked exactly like Dippy but younger and we were just like, wait, what?
What happened to Dippy?
I
Like,
mean,
why did we
instant
all believe na parang, nangyari, DP?
instant alternate, right? Instant
True.
understudy, man.
She could totally do my parts. So yeah, shout out to Danny. Thank you for being here and adjusting my focus every time we shoot. Anyway, I will nominate Ade, and I also second the motion. Go ahead.
Third the motion.
Yeah, definitely that's true. It is true that you're almost like a one-man production because you're setting up the lights, you have to fix your makeup, you have to fix your costumes. Our costumes actually came from mostly our own wardrobe. So if
Or
you see
costume.
what we're wearing, it's probably from our closet. And I guess the interesting thing also about this is that it isn't as because when you're in theater, you gradually see the building up of the show and you get that sense of like yes it's coming together, but by the end of the filming you do not know how it's going to turn out, especially the group songs. So we just don't know how it's gonna turn out whenever we film. So it's like that's it. Yeah, I guess that's it na it really is just a leap of faith and just trusting na okay, editors na bahala dito.
Mhm.
Yeah,
It was very fast.
True.
yeah,
It felt very
that is
fast.
true.
Trying
That
to
is
delay
true.
gratification of performers, no? Like when you perform on
Yeah.
stage, you already know the output.
Mhm.
Tapos,
Yeah.
like here, since it's a weird mix between theater and film, you did the performance already. Technically, our shows are done, but then we don't really know the final
Oh,
output.
oh. Also, we have to shoot every scene or song multiple times
More than once.
and
Ah.
having it on a different
Ah,
Oh.
Yeah.
angle.
yeah.
Oh my god.
Spatial
Yeah.
awareness pa more.
It's the
Yeah.
multicam
to,
experience.
to be fair, I mean, it's like in the editing side, like when you have multiple takes, I can like finally choose like, oh, this one sounds better. Oh, this one sounds way better.
Mm.
You know, so there's like a little advantage to it, I guess. You know, yeah, that's just fun. But yeah, I definitely like the struggle of being one person. Like before the whole thing, me and Doc Marlon, who is yung sa video editing natin. Yeah, we were talking about okay, how do we give instructions that is like as easy and digestible as possible for our actors, you know? Like because so anyway, thank you, Ade.
Yeah.
And thank
Sige,
you.
I'll tag you na Clint. How was the recording process for you naman?
It was it was honestly, here's the thing about like performers, and you know, like you want to give instructions as simple as possible, as digestible, and then we were like, should we give like a diagram of like how it should look, you know, just you know, make everything smooth, and you know, and it's different because it's like
Can I
other
add
people
lang?
would, yeah.
Can I add,
Mhm.
like, I remember lang na nung sinare natin sa kanila yung instruction, syempre may diagram tayo na sinare, di ba? Tapos, si Clint yung model na.
Do you guys
Yep.
want
Man
me to
of
share
many
Ganito yung
screen?
angle,
I
ganito
still
yung
have
angle.
the
Tapos,
document.
nagsasorry po siya, sorry guys, parang ang haggard look kasi galing lang namin yun sa meeting.
Sorry naman sa haggard look.
A man of many talents
Great.
indeed.
Don't worry.
Do I share screen it, guys?
Sure.
Oh
Oh my
no!
God.
Oh god! No!
Mawala si
Or-
Clint.
No,
Mag-walk
no.
siya.
Tignan nyo na lang sa show how the angles will look. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, the thing about like when we were doing that, cause like right after our prod meeting, me and Marlon were like, "Do you want to do the lights? Okay, let's do the lights." And then we were like, "Here, is this good? Okay, take a picture." And then after we did that all, and I was like, "Wait, I look like," and then and then it was like, "But should we do it again?" I was like, "We don't really have time. Oh, just do it there." And then like I saw it, it was like, "Oh God, whatever."
It's okay.
But yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Thank you.
All
That comes.
right. So, apart from, wala na, I just realized another good question for everyone since nagpapasahan na rin tayo. And parang may inside look from the experience nila cast na gumawa ng mga instructions nung from our artistic side. Ang ganda, dalawang sides yung nakikita natin ngayon. So like, one question again that kind of dips on both sides, the cast and of course, our musical director. Like, how was the audition process for you?
Uh,
Nakasental ka agad ni Dippy. Okay, so dahil si Dippy yung una nag-react,
Wow.
can we have you first to answer the question?
Sure, why not? All right. The initial audition process, it was pretty painless, but I did goof a little bit because I didn't read the instructions well. And instead of doing one, instead of doing like a minute of each song, I did the whole song. And then I'm sure I did the same thing, but when I was about to submit it, I saw the instruction. I was like, "Oh God!" And then I went to cut it, and then I had to like find the best sounding portion of it. But then I got in. So I mean, obviously I'm here. And then when we
or are
got to
you
the
really
callbacks, am I really here?
Are you
It's,
really
it's actually your sister.
Oh yes, I am not here. I am Danny. Anyway, so when I got to the callbacks, I had no idea whether I was gonna get in or not because of the sing along portion of okay, because they had like sample melodies that we had to mimic to like test the way that we sang and how fast we
Vocal
could
exercises.
learn. They were vocal exercises, yes, and they were incredibly difficult. They were very hard. I didn't. It was probably the worst moment of my life. It was terrible. I was so I mean all of us have complained about these vocal exercises vocally very loudly to Clint, and none of us knew because it went like this: you get in the call, they ask you to do your monologue, your scene, and you think you're doing great, and then you get to the vocal exercises, and then you go, "I am not getting in this show." I did absolutely terribly.
mood?
And I legitimately didn't know whether I would get in or not. So thank you, Clint.
Mood.
Can I explain my part?
Clint,
No,
please
you
do
can
explain
never
your
explain. You can never
Oh,
explain
sure.
why you did that.
No, because like
Anyone
right.
else from our cast share the
Okay.
same
Oh
sentiment
yeah, sure. I
as
mean,
Dippy?
yeah, JV, go ahead.
I think not just everybody in the cast. I think everybody who called back would have that same would share that sentiment. So
You
just
set
to
us
make it
up.
clear,
Ikaw lang yung nakaabot sa'yo na
yeah.
medyo may sama ng
So
loob. Pero like,
three.
everyone,
So far, we have three people who share that sentiment, but we don't know the denominator. How many people really? So anyway, the audition process is different. Then, um, it's very interesting because, like in live theater, you have one shot. You sing the song and you're done. As a Gemini, as a very, I know, you do the recording and you think it's great. Then when you save it, part of you thinks, is it good enough?
Mm.
So like
Mm.
that's the interesting part about auditioning online because do you just do it one take and then you submit that, or do you submit that perfect version of yourself? I mean, very true to my character also, that motif and theme of being good enough. Yon. Now that's what's challenging with the audition process. Plus what Deppy mentioned, yung lifting vocal track na yan. It's not
Yes.
actually a lot. It's one specific vocal track.
Yes.
What do
I
you think,
remember
Ate?
there's something that you said about seven times the charm though.
Yeah, I needed I needed to do it 7 times just to get it right. So if Debbie
Yeah.
thought she wasn't gonna get it, after that I knew I wasn't gonna get it. But yeah, what do you think, Ate?
Yeah, definitely same sentiments with my castmates about that one vocal exercise. And I think here's the added layer to it kasi they don't give us what vowel to sing. So we just like la 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 or oh. So we were just guessing what vowel to sing, and then we all did different versions of it. So we don't know which one is the right one.
Nope. It was like sing it. They just said sing it, And I was like,
Yeah, just sing it.
like, how do you want me to sing it? They were just like, and I was like, okay. Okay.
Okay. I'm a, I'm
Go
a,
ahead.
I'm a,
Defend
I'm
yourself.
a,
Defend yourself.
Please do.
you know
Do
how
we
like
let
when,
him defend himself?
No.
Wait,
I
first, we
vote.
established, and to be fair, kaming SMs, kami lang po yung nagpadala ng instructions na yon. Because we were the ones who, like, had that
y'all are
callback.
washing your hands right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, we are.
Like,
Because
if
all
for example,
you.
someone else who were in the callbacks or watching right now, guys, hindi po talaga kami yon. If gusto
Yeah.
nyo malaman kung sino yon,
Pero to be
papaliwanag
fair,
ba natin siya, guys?
Ganito kasi.
Wait lang,
What?
before that. We have not talked about the interview portion. Where we asked,
Oh
how
my
are you
God.
under
I
stress?
think there's this
Oh,
specific
no.
story about this.
ay
So,
sorry,
do
before
you
we
like
move
to
on,
explain yourself?
before we move on, to be fair,
Okay.
in the defense ko si Clint, I think
Okay.
that very difficult vocal track. It was just
Okay.
a sign of what was to come in terms of the level of difficulty this musical had. So
See?
it wasn't okay. To be fair, everybody had a hard time, but it wasn't unnecessarily hard. Ayan, Clint,
It
I'm
wasn't.
defending you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Yes. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. This is the process. Cause like, diba in original, like when you're auditioning, you have the callback and then they like play it live, like the piano, and then it's like, oh, sing this in like, ooh, ah, whatever. And then you do it. And though that's mostly like ear training or diba, like to find out like can this person, does this person have like a good ear? Can he or she
Yeah.
do that and then so I was like, so direct Nico, our director was like, Clint, can you find a way that like you make something that you can tell if they have a good like
Alam
sharp
nyo,
ear
guys,
or
dinadamay
whatever.
ni Pete si Direk.
Oh my.
She
Good
will
luck.
be live tomorrow. So I was just following the instructions. He was like, test their ears. She was like, test their ears. And I was like, okay. So as like a person, I was like, oh, cool. So this is where I use the music theory, that I learned. Like, let's put accidentals or like, oh, this is the song of this person, of this role. This is the high note. What can I do to make sure I know that he hits that note or that he's able to hit that note or like can this person do the voicings that's to come? And when I was doing that, funny thing, just like by the way, like Artremix guys is like made up with a lot of people with day jobs. So um I was doing that while I was actually in a work trip, and I was like, I brought my little MIDI piano, and then I was doing that, and some of my workmates were like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "It's important." So, I'm like,
I need to do something.
I'm doing something. Wait, and then so what I did with the whole process was like, okay, this role, what's like the hardest song? What's the high note here? What do they need to do? Okay, I'll just remix the notes. And then Derek Nico tells me, you got to make sure that these people aren't deaf. So I was like, okay, I'll put some sharps and flats in there, some accidentals, some little jazz. That's actually the name of the thing, was jazz.
Jazz who? Or jazz.
It was called jazz too. Thanks, Clint. I hated it.
To be fair, guys, everything that was tested sa kanila during the auditions, you're going to see the product of, well, of course,
Mm.
their talent and their skills and how it was, of course, refined for all our songs this
Yeah,
show.
yeah.
So,
And in
Abangan
some
on our
cases, in
show.
some cases, not talent but resilience. 7 times the charm.
But here's the thing though, a little backstory of like when we were looking at the callbacks, we were like, okay, Derek Nico, you asked me if you wanted something to test their ears. So we can tell they know that something's up. It's not necessary that they have to be able to do it, but as long as they like give that look of like, I know
Buti
something's up.
dinefend ako ni Clint. I love it.
We're pretty sure. We're pretty sure they
He
can
knows
hear.
something's wrong. Self-awareness is...
Yeah, it's like she knows something's wrong. He or she may not be able to do it, but we know that he knows. So this is good.
Pero Clint, Issa and Lia, we question naman. Since Clint already mentioned that Artremix is a group of people with day jobs, I think before we move on, what is Artremix? As the new kids on the block, kaming tatlo, introduce natin si Artremix.
Oh my god, that's a little hot. That's a
I
little hot
vote.
seat.
Do I vote someone?
Yes, I'd say
Do it. Do it.
I
second
vote
the motion.
Lia. Lia is
Hey,
quiet
Lia.
dream.
Why me? Okay. Oh. So Artremix is a fairly new organization that at first actually we started doing covers. We just did covers and we produced them on YouTube and all that and we share and like that. And then how I got into Artremix to make this story a bit funny. I was just like, hey, do you want to be part of a theater group? I was like, sure. And next thing I know, I'm in a group chat and they were like making plans. I was like, whoa, okay. But basically, Artremix is an organization where we want to celebrate Filipino talent and we want to like spread that. And parang, hey guys, like Filipino talents are like here and they're great. So that's basically what Artremix plans to do. So yeah, you guys want to add Isa?
I think I want to add a little thing. Cause like a lot. Oh, should we go? Oh my god, you go
Kasi
first.
what I'll add is parang a little bit of context na ala history na. Because
Wow.
apart from actually starting something this pandemic, we have the members kasi or the core team of Artremix is composed of well basically we're just a group of friends. We came together for theater way back in college. And then even before the pandemic struck, meron na kaming some small productions or covers. Sila Clint and then si Doc, gumagawa na silang covers. And then we were also covering performances and productions for events. Now, one of our members, which is Doc, when they do like this resident something night, we
Yeah.
also we also did or helped um uh uh the production side of that. So like from those group of people, come pandemic, syempre frustrated tayo na like, oh, how will ano theater go on, ganon. And like to add lang din to how I joined the organization, I was literally just wala lang, one random night I tweeted na parang ano theater, gano'n. Tapos biglang nag-message na lang si Doc and then he told us na like, you want? Join us. Gano'n na lang siya bigla. It's like, sabi ko, okay. And then the next thing, inad na lang ako sa GC and then we have this
What?
group of people and kasi magkakilala na kami. We're the same group of people lang na nagkakasama. Hindi na lang kami gumagawa ng mga covers or ng shows. Kami din lagi yung mga lumalabas pag manunood ng mga shows. Like, diba?
Yeah.
Kami lang palagi. And then, so it's just really people who really like theater and want to do more about it and more or like further our expression for the for theater. So yun, we started. Of course, we have to adapt to what we have right now. So one of our first major milestones is mounting this island song.
Yay! And it's just an
But that's
island.
part of it.
But yeah, and it was another part of it. Like I just wanted to share, just so that you guys know a little bit about the cast. So JV Blue Rep, ano diba, alumni,
Yeah.
and then
Represent, guys.
Oh no.
and si Ade, anong sa ano, yung sa UP, sa ano, Dulaang UP, diba?
Yeah.
So like before we would like go into, I remember there were nights when we would be like, oh, we're in UP and it's like, oh, there's a show happening in Ateneo, let's just go there.
Legit, that
And then it's like,
happened
oh,
on one Sunday na parang, it was planned. We planned on watching sa UP noon because we were supporting
just one show.
One of our members, which is Direct. He had a show noon sa UP.
Oh,
And then
okay.
parang, oh, okay. uy, may show din ngayon yung Blue Rep. Tapos bigla na lang, nandun na rin naman tayo. Katipunan na lang tayo. Tapos dumiretso na kami ng
Oh, that's so
Ateneo. Like,
fun.
That is rude.
Oo.
theater
Beautiful.
marathon. Woo.
Yeah, so ayun. We
Theater marathon,
basically, yeah, and we were just like, we're already
Yeah.
out and about, so
Might as well.
oh.
Wala.
Yeah. So, okay,
Ayun.
since we're already sharing a little bit of stories in the past, balik tayo sa natin, sa island song right now. So, I think one of our viewers asked a question.
Oh.
Anyone
Napatingin.
can come in first. Ayun, what was the funniest thing that happened during rehearsals? Wow, Ade, ang say ng tao. Gusto mong
Okay.
Others
Sige. Oh my God.
Nag-ready.
May pa-explosion ng production.
Literal.
Huy.
It's very explosive, Char. Pero I'm not going to say what that is, pero basta may pasabog kami.
Basta may sumabog.
Literally. 5 out of 5.
5 out of 5 were explosive.
Ayun. So, always quality check what you buy online.
That is true.
Yeah. I'll just say that regarding that. Tapos may isang beses, personally naman, when we first started our music rehearsals, I remember when Clint and I were doing the music, and then he started telling me, okay, let's do this song, and I'm like, wait, what? I thought I was doing Cooper, and like, wait, I didn't study for Will songs.
It was like, you got in, Adam. I was like, great. And then it's like, I don't know my role.
Because we didn't have the script yet, and all we had to base on was the Spotify tracks. So I
Yes,
didn't know
that's
like, there was which character I was supposed to do.
Oh, and the song was helpful din Aden kasi all of the artists were listed. They don't know who's singing who.
Right.
Yeah, that's my funny experience. How about you, JV?
Ako yung recipient nung pasabog nung prod eh. Like literally. Kasi, so can we say ano ba yung sumabog? Like,
It's fine. Do it. Say it.
Go.
Okay, so
Go.
part of the set that the production team had envisioned was the use of sunset lamps to set whatever. Tapos, I distinctly remember it was TDR already. And if it's a good run, we could have recorded already. I was getting ready. Tapos, when I switched on my sunset lamp, pumutok po siya, guys. It's like, I needed to message Lia and Issa. Guys, I don't know how I can do the TDR. Because literally, pumutok yung sunset lamp. It's like, as somebody who is easily stressed out by things.
Oh no.
What do we do?
Oh my god.
Oh no!
Guys,
That was
wait,
really
the funny
funny.
thing about
Oh,
there was like
no.
a question and answer portion in their callbacks, and then there was a question for like the cast, and they were like, what would you do if there's like problems? And then JB's answer was like, what would you do? Like, I'll say, oh no.
Alam mo guys, it's really good life lessons yan eh. Na parang you need to acknowledge that there's a problem before you can solve it. So
Awareness.
like that's my first
How did you
step.
spin this? Thank you.
Acknowledge.
Thank you, JV.
And
Thank
then
you,
you fix
JV,
it.
for
Diba? Because you can't fix a problem you don't know.
Ay,
very universe
Fulgencio,
question.
2021.
When you say oh no kasi no, it's like letting yourself feel, yeah,
There's
feel
a
and
problem. Exactly.
yeah, and then let it, and then that's when you
Oh my
solve, because
God,
you can't
may
solve a
nagtanong,
problem you
wala
don't
naman
know.
bang nasugatan, guys?
Oh my, wala
I
naman.
think-
Wala naman. I think so.
Thank God.
Here's the thing, like the JV slam. So like,
Naman, even if they're alone.
here's the thing though, like so so we had to continue JV's shooting, and so like we had to do it like fast, and we couldn't like wait for shipping. So I had a sunset lamp, and it never exploded on me because it was from a different
Because
seller.
it was from a different supplier.
A quality check.
Yeah. Always check what you
I always
buy
check the
online,
reviews.
guys. If
Oh, how
the
about
SEO
Dippy?
number of 5 stars, check the comments.
True.
Mm.
Okay, Dippy, did you had an explosive moment?
I mean,
5
my sunset lamp
stars.
also did
Oh my god.
die.
So
But
yes,
it was
5 out of 5 po.
yeah, no, seriously, it was all of our sunset lamps. I mean, it was as soon as I got it, I plugged it in to test it, and I left it on for like 5 minutes. Then I came back, and then I turned it off, and I was gonna keep it, and then I pulled on the cord a little too hard, and it came off. I was like, oh, it's broken.
Ooh.
So I had to message. I had to message.
Lovely.
Thank God I had my own sunset lamp from before.
Wow.
I didn't
Yeah.
Wow.
have I didn't have to buy another
Wow.
one.
She was like,
Um,
I'm resourceful.
I know I'm
I'm
lucky.
ready.
A little backstory, by the way, because like I remember there was one of the cast members who wasn't here. There was just Jillian, who plays Shoshana. There was like
Patay.
if you guys want to see it,
Not you.
there was like there was like a scene where she didn't have the sunset lamp, and then Doc edited in like the side of the sunset lamp.
I didn't know that. That is so
I did
cool.
not
Oh my
know
god.
that.
So
So we
find
could have
out.
gone through the whole thing without the sunset lamp.
No, he got it. I think the process.
That's not the goal, JB.
Was
No.
that not the goal? Sorry,
No,
sorry.
no,
I think
no,
Very
no,
That's
no.
not
dramatic.
the moral of the story
I
here.
think I think like he had to he got like the template from either one of her old or the
Shots.
other shots
Oh.
Shots.
or from your. I'm not sure what he did, but he sourced out someone's shots and then put it there. So
I mean, that's what happens
we
when you
Cute
put theater kids
editing.
online. The level of
Smart.
True.
resourcefulness
Smart.
through the roof.
Yan, so
Wait,
I think
yeah.
Dippy, what's your
collective
funniest
yung...
moment?
Oh yeah,
Oh,
go ahead.
I don't know. The one I can remember the most was when we were shooting the finale.
Oh
And
god.
it was
Oh god.
JV's. We were listening to JV's.
Oh
No,
god.
we were listening to JV's part, and he was doing it over and over again, and Clem was coaching him. And I was on standby, so I could like hear him in my little ear thing, and I was like fixing my stuff, and I didn't know I was unmuted, and JV kept repeating this one riff, and then I repeated it, and it was much easier for me because it's in my octave.
Girl
I
voice, yeah.
was unmuted, so it was heard everywhere, and I don't know.
I got mad.
Oh my god, you guys.
I remember like one of the best.
Issa for you.
One of the, one of the best things about like when we were shooting Dippy's parts was like I remember we were like instructing Dippy to like do please move your camera da 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 da, and then she was talking to her dad. And we're like,
Oh,
who are you talking to? And we're like, what? And it was like a whole other conversation. It was like, oh my god, Dippy's gone mad.
Anyway,
Right, no,
see it. One last na funny part about
Sure.
rehearsals.
Go ahead.
One thing I always laugh at was when Isa and Lia struggle. Every time we needed to do a retake with Ade, and Ade cannot hear anyone. So it evolved.
Check out
It's a vicious cycle of
Wait, can I just add
Ade.
something to that?
Ade,
This one,
Ade,
there was this one recording na parang we need to stop him in the middle of a song. Tapos, sige na guys, hayaan na natin siya.
Wait until
So
he's done.
So everyone would know when Ade records, he removes the sound from our call. So we are monitoring him. So when we want him to stop, we do this. And hello.
He's too busy feeling the scene.
He can't see
Masyado
the
siyang
screen for a lot of
busy.
time.
That's
So it was like
Feeling the moment.
internalization.
I remember there was like because there's this song of Ade with like a high note, and then we were like Ade, it's like how, and then I was like Ade, how.
Oh yeah, hang on guys, as we're all enjoying this chikahan or like kwentuhan for our experience, we actually have 15, 16 minutes left before the show.
Wow.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Hey
Oh,
guys.
Yeah, so like
nice.
we're almost there. But of course, we have one more question, which is actually easy to answer. So since very good question, since ayun nga, we said that everything was done remotely. So, there's this question from Reeve. Lahat po ba ng involved ay nasa NCR or Metro Manila? So, like, let's
Oh.
get a shout out lang, guys, from where you are right now because that's where you
Our
also
doc is from Sorsogon. Our videographer is in Sorsogon.
Yeah, so like, for example,
Rebecca.
me, hi, all the way from Makati. This is
Wow.
where,
So
this is
far.
where I,
So
Dapat
far.
ano ka, ano, maselan ako at Makati, from Makati. I'm just kidding.
no,
Okay, go
Clint.
lang.
And
So
Clint is
Clint, where
from, go ahead.
I am from, here's the thing, I live weird. The entrance of the place where I live is Pasig, but technically my house is in Taytay. It's in the borderline of that. So, yeah.
Ooh.
So every time I have to like order food or online, and then they're like, "Oh, it's so far. It's from Rizal." I was like, "Kuya, no, it's Pasig. The house is just says Taytay."
That's so hard.
Yeah, but yeah, it's fine.
Okay, and then,
Tagig.
yeah.
Hi, Becca. Si Revis Becca, a friend of ours.
Very
namin.
remote.
Yeah, from breakups and breakdowns, kasama namin ni JV.
Really?
Ng ano.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think I met
Hi,
her. I think I
Becca.
met her.
So cool.
Yeah, hi Becca.
Dual
Annyeong.
citizenship ka daw, Clint. Charot.
Yeah, I am. Bakit mo rin Oo, te. Half ano. Half
Half
spits,
How
half
about
shih
you,
tzu.
Dippy, your...
I'm from Antipolo.
Yes.
I mean, I have no
Rizal represent.
geography. I mean, yeah, I know.
Winter is coming.
I
The
don't know
north
how.
from the north.
Yes, I mean, I have no idea how far that is in relation to everyone else, but I am from there, so yes.
Antipolo.
How about you, Ade?
Ada.
Dasma Cavite.
Oh.
South.
All the way from Cavite. Oh, just
And
to share
Lia
with you
Bells.
guys, apart from everyone who is here, we also have other members who are all the way from, well, QC, diba? Si Derek, he's from Katipunan.
Si Lia,
And
ikaw ba? Are
then-
you from QC, Lia? Or
No, I'm from Paranaque.
Oh,
The far, far away land of
The very far, far away Paranaque.
The land of mga taong nag-a-adjust. You know?
Oh my God.
Guys, let's meet in Trinoma. Person from Paranaque.
Si Lia Paranaque.
How is that? I felt that. Like, how is that meet me halfway? Can someone in the comments?
Let us know how. Now.
know how.
What is the
Also,
legit halfway?
We shared with you guys where we're staying and where we recorded. Maybe we'd like to check lang how about the viewers. Like, you can comment down below where are you watching from. Kasi that's also one of the
Yes, let us
benefits of online production. You can watch anywhere.
Mm-mm.
Yun, so like, yun, just share with us where are you
I
watching
wonder about
from.
international audiences.
Oh my God!
Wait lang, may question!
Fun!
Oh,
Guys,
we
may
have-
question for Ade.
Oh my God. Ano to?
How do you find the questions?
Ano to?
Texting it. Very
There's
technical.
one.
Okay.
Go, Clint.
It's in the comments. It's in the comments.
Am I gonna read?
Yes.
Andrew
Ano to?
Topinio asks, hi,
hate
question. Is Ade single?
I hate you.
Is Ade single?
Yes. Okay, move on na.
Move on nga!
O, sige.
Uy, single.
Everyone here, anong relationship status nyo? Di kayo tatakas. Go.
I am happy.
Very
Feeling-
happy.
Feels
Hindi naman kami yung subject ng question ni Andrew.
Oo, ba't mo kami dinadamay
Okay, next
Next question, why is Ade single? Oh, hot seat. What's the
Goodbye!
Wait, guys, ako na lang mag-add ng
disappeared.
question. Ate, single ka ba sa show?
Oh. Okay.
You will find out. Depende.
Okay.
Sorry.
Ere tayo, you
What
will
you
find
will
out.
watch, we have like
guys
around
will-
10 minutes before the show.
Yes.
Oo. Ay, a little background, guys, pala sa show. Kasi, spoiler-free naman. Kasi actually, when we were reading the script, tapos I remember JV mentioned something about, like, alam mo yung mga characters, parang walking red flag sila, no? So,
Hindi
mga
ako
red
yun.
flags in your
Yeah.
That's
show.
not funny. Hindi ako
Di ba ikaw yun? Sino yung nagsabi na red flag sila lahat? Si Jill. Walking red flag sila lahat.
Aren't we all? Wow!
Mm. Tapos na paano actually one of the conflicts din about the story kasi is comment pala guys, who are watching, what do you focus on more, career or love life? Kasi that's, di ba?
Okay, quick
Okay,
question and answer tayo. Starting from here na lang muna sa atin din bago sila sumagot din. O
Sige.
ate, single ka?
wala na question. Single ka. Single. Oh, ate, single ka. Oh, Dippy, ito yung tanong.
Walang tanong for Ade. Parang, oh my God!
Okay, go. JV, Clint, Lia, Issa, di ka takakasali.
Ano ba? Or career?
Then, go si the other answer muna.
Love or career?
Tama, di ba? Ano yung tanong mo, Issa?
Love
Love or career?
Love or career? Sorry.
Love my career.
Tama. Tama.
Love my
I love
career.
that.
Okay.
How about you, Dippy?
Oh, career. I'm a child.
Mm.
I am. Yes, career.
Yes, I am a child.
I've never,
Yes.
I've never been that touchy a person, and I feel like I am better at. I'm better.
You're not touchy as a person, but your character in the show.
I'm an actor. I'm an
Very
actor.
thirsty.
Watch the show.
It's what I do.
Actor things.
I've never been good at relationships, so career is all I have. That sounded much sadder.
Yeah.
Anyway, JB, you go.
Career, I mean, love life won't pay the bills.
That's very super.
I
Charot.
mean,
That's
Oh my
I mean,
God.
not unless mayaman. The goal is to be a house husband.
I mean, if someone just slipped in
Husband.
your
Well,
pocket,
so
why
far
not,
as hindi,
diba?
career tayo. We need to pay the bills.
Right.
That's
right.
true.
I mean, if someone slips money into your wallet, why not, diba?
I mean, thank you.
Thank you.
Or is that famous quote like I don't need a sugar daddy, but if I want one, I can get one. You know, who said that? So someone said that.
You said it.
Yes, I did. Quote me on that, guys. Oh, syempre, career. Gusto ko ng money.
I don't like.
Yeah, career.
Nakalabasan tayo ng priorities, guys.
Yes, priorities, guys.
Oo.
Actually,
Kasi feeling ko kasi if your career, you have money, and you pay your bills, and then that's when you can actually start to feel emotion. You have enough money to
That's
go on a
problem to worry
date.
about. Oh, naisip ka
Isa,
love, wala
ikaw,
kang
love or
pagkain.
career?
Oh.
oh, my answer, easy answer, career. You know why?
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 Get rich, get wanted.
Hey.
That's true. That's true.
Hey.
Hey. Okay.
And Lia,
Bye.
Forget the only one. Let me. Are you different from our questions? Or from our answers?
No. Sure.
No.
I'm picking career because love is non-existent as of the moment.
Oof.
Oh. Oh, are you like Friedrich Nietzsche? Have you been reaching Nietzsche or something?
Ano daw? Ano yun?
Why would you bring Nietzsche up
Nietzsche.
now?
I don't know. I was reading.
No, but
It's funny kasi yung mga sagot din ng ating mga viewers, career din silang lahat. So guys,
Diba?
wala
Love
nang
is overrated. Wow,
Well,
we got it.
love
Love is
is
Wow!
Alam
overrated.
na
That's
natin,
rich.
madami tayong
Love
in
is-
denial. Madami sa ating in denial. Okay. So thank you, very telling. Madami sa ating in denial.
Nice, everyone for
Anin mo
joining
love
us.
life.
Sure.
Before everything,
Wala
we
kang love
have like
life.
5 minutes left to the.
Wow!
Yes.
Oh my God!
Minutes left.
Let's go.
Get your
So,
tickets.
yes, guys.
Yeah, just a quick shout out lang guys to the people who've been watching us throughout this live. So we have people watching from Laguna,
That's
Wow.
Pia. That's Pia.
Wow.
I'm
from
kidding.
Laguna, and then we also have Legazpi Albay. Hi.
Yes!
JP,
Legazpi.
where is Legazpi Albay?
Saan po yun? Charot.
Ano yan, teacher JV?
Wait,
Ayun.
guys, guys.
Anyway, actually, our show's about to start in a few minutes. So, guys,
Do you
don't
guys
be
hear
late.
the chimes?
God.
You guys
Where's
hear,
the
do you hear the
lapel?
island
Where's
song?
my lapel?
Oh my
Guys,
God.
do you hear the island song?
Wow!
Do you
Not
hear
yet. I hope we do.
I hope this works this time.
Okay. So,
I'm sorry.
Isa, you have anything else?
Oh yeah, of course. So everyone who's going to watch us tonight, if you would like to share your comments, opinions, if you enjoyed our shows, please use the hashtag Island Song PH. So like just share your experience, or like if you relate to any of our um uh cast, not hindi lang cast, yung actually our characters. So like go
Mm-mm.
ahead and tweet us,
Tag us
share.
as well, guys.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
also we're going to
Get the
have
word
another
out.
live stream tomorrow. So
Mhm.
you can also join us again there. Yeah, so a few minutes left.
Yes,
You guys
guys,
can
I have
join
to
it.
play
Guys,
here.
guys, also like follow our Twitter, our Facebook page, and our YouTube page, Artremix.
And our
Yeah,
Instagram.
Instagram.
and our Instagram.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
if you.
also, guys, this show once again is for free. But if you really enjoyed our show, please do support our organization by donating via our channels below.
Why are we all doing this?
Is it down there ba? I can see the background.
I like to feel
Anyway,
included.
guys, I can
Ayan na.
actually
Si SM
hear
na,
the
SM
ads
na.
coming. I can hear the ads coming in. So, like,
Ooh.
let's all
Ooh.
go to the Vimeo site and
Let's
let
watch,
us
let's
Yeah,
watch.
everyone.
Oopsie.
there.
Bye,
Goodbye.
guys.
Bye.
Thank you, guys.
Everyone.
Bye.
Bye. Enjoy the show.